Welcome to episode 2. We decided to name this project Casa because it's my house. We want to show you guys how we bring character, color, and love into all our projects. We have done so much progress in this house already. We have all the terracotta floors installed on the main level. And we are right now currently Roman claying the whole living room. We've installed skylights, beams, and we're also working on tile. Let's go take a look. So one of the design features that I'm most excited about this house is the terracotta floors. The reason why I decided to install terracotta floors is because growing up in Nicaragua, we have a lot of clay, we have volcanoes, and I moved here 7 years ago and I still feel homesick sometimes. So just feeling like coming into my house feels a little bit like the place I grew up in. It's gonna be amazing. We're super happy for this project. We were able to partner with Clay Imports, and they have a large variety of terracotta floors. We were able to install this tile in 2 of the bathrooms in the house. Terracotta floors come with a lot of maintenance, but I do think it's worth it because they're just so earthy. We're gonna have to seal the floors every 3 years, but it's gonna be worth it because it's absolutely beautiful. So there's been a lot of updates at Casa Luna. We already raised the floors that you can see and it looks so much better. We also removed all the popcorn ceilings, and today is a big day because we're gonna be installing the skylights in the living room. So I'm having the guys draw out the skylights first in the ceiling to make sure they are exactly where we want. We are installing a really cool chandelier that has adjustable drop-in lights. So the reason I picked that chandelier is really because of the skylights. I want to make sure that we can adjust lights so that it gives a fun texture ceiling with fun element. Houses in Nicaragua are completely open because we don't have winters back there. We just have rain and lots of sun. Having the skylights here, it's gonna allow for that natural light and that openness to the outside to feel like it's always there. And a lot of our clients, and at Moonstone, we love light. We love to bring the outdoors in. So this is a great representation of how we do it. I actually grew up with 3 main rooms in my house, had wood paneling in the ceiling, and it was not in the budget here. So we decided to just add some beams and to Roman clay everywhere else. Roman clay is actually made out of clay, and when it dries it looks like a natural stone. We want a lot of texture in the walls and the ceilings. My fiance is an artist and he will be hanging a lot of his art in here, so we want to make sure that the walls are white so that we can add color with his art, our furniture, and the lighting as well. We're also super lucky to have Valentin. He's from Belarus and he specializes in wall finishes. So he's just gonna make this absolutely stunning. This is my bedroom and I'm so excited about our paint selection. It is a little bit dark, but we want this place to be for relaxing, for restoration. So I think it's absolutely beautiful. The reason I decided to color drench is because I want this room to feel bigger, and doing color drenching helps make the illusion of a bedroom being larger. I picked this color because we have so much green outside, and even looking at the window is just like a reflection of the outside to the inside of the room. Our bed is actually a maroon red color, so it's gonna bring a little bit of more color into the room. And then we have some sconces next to the bed. So this is my tiny primary bathroom, and we were able to make it bigger by taking space from a closet in the hallway. So now we actually have a bigger shower. Today we received our floor tile. One of my favorite tiles is terrazzo tile, and I looked online for a long time to find the perfect floor for me, and this is the one that I would just come back to all the time. I love the colors that it has. It has a lot of pink. It also has yellow, grays, and it's just so pretty. Because of the thickness of the tile, I don't want to have a ramp as a transition, so we might have to redo some of the subflooring so that it's flush with the hardwood floors, but we will figure that out. We also have a reddish, pinkish color for the shower, and we're still deciding on what to do with the walls, probably wallpaper. Another thing to note is that we decided on purchasing poplar wood doors throughout the house, and they are so pretty. It's a very light wood with not a lot of grain. So we're just gonna clear coat them. As you guys might remember, this bathroom was super tiny, and now we're able to stretch our arms in here. The shower head was a lot lower, and now it's gonna be able to, we'll be able to put our head here without crunching in to shower. So we're crazy excited to have this finalized. Okay, now we're in the basement, and this was all brick before, and it was just so much red in here. We also have cedar planks installed in all the walls, so we wanted some space that felt a little bit more calm and earthy. We decided to do a stucco cement mix for the brick, and it turned out great. Right now it looks very gray, so we're probably gonna paint it in white. I am super excited to see this together because a lot of my travels to Europe and Central America, I've seen a lot of this done, and I always wanted to incorporate that into my house. This is gonna have a lot of like colorful pillows from the countries we travel to, so it's gonna feel very cozy, and we wanna have a space to entertain, but that also feels calm and earthy. So this is just gonna be the perfect spot to hang out. We decided to keep the brick around the arch to accentuate the architectural feature, but also we always at Moonstone want to give a nod to the house and respect it, so we decided to also leave a little bit of what was existing. We're also going to be replacing the mantle because the way it was installed was not safe, so we're just going to buy a new one that goes with our aesthetic and install it properly so that it's safe. We were going to have a lot of kids running around here, and we want to make sure that everybody is safe. Funny story about this project is that we're moving in 2 weeks, so make sure to follow along, like and subscribe, and I'm so excited to show you guys the final reveal.